Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe down below. You will not be disappointed in the content that you will be getting. Refer back to my other video, welcome to my channel. It'll give you an idea of what's to come, but I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything. For the most part, you will consistently get reviews. I know that for sure, like I said, but we will be doing a little bit of everything. Okay, but today we're gonna jump right into story time, because when I posted my introduction video, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for story time. I cannot wait for story time, and I'm excited to just go ahead and get into it. So today will be part 1 of story time. I don't know how many parts there will be, but I just know that I am a very detailed storyteller. I'm going to want to give the backstory for the backstory with details for you to understand everything. I want you to feel what I was feeling at that time. And I want you to feel 21-year-old Destiny, you know? Okay? So I'm just going to give you guys a quick backstory of me and my ex. Throughout the story time, I'm going to refer to him as X. I'm not going to say his name because, you know, if you know, you know. Okay? But I'm going to refer to him as X, okay? So, me and X got together back in 2011, January of 2011. I was a junior in high school. At that time, there was a lot going on in my life. We had just moved out of Beechwood, which is a housing authority, into a house. We were only living there for about 6 months until we got kicked out of that house, which was at the tail end of junior year. Me and him were only maybe 3 or 4 months in at that time. So I finished the school year out living with my sister, and then the summertime came. I got a job at McDonald's, which was a couple months into our relationship as well. So I would, you know, transition back and forth from Louisville. I would go to school, leave school, go to McDonald's, go to work, and, you know, go back to Louisville from there. After the school year was over, I really didn't have much of a purpose to go back to New Albany. And it was my senior year coming, so I knew I didn't want to switch schools, but we were homeless, so I didn't know where we were going to end up, okay? But luckily, his family was so gracious, and they let me come live with them. Now, I will have a whole nother story time based on the time of me being homeless, you know, where I moved to, how many times I jumped around. We will have a whole nother, you know, video season, session, show, whatever of that, okay? So just bear with me if it gets a little confusing when it comes to that, okay? So, his family let me come live with them at the beginning of our senior year, which was amazing. It was cool. You know, we were definitely in the honeymoon stage for sure. He was like my knight in shining armor. Like, you know, they always made sure I was fed, made sure I had clothes on my back, you know, that they were family. They still are family to me. So that's why sometimes it's hard for me to talk about X, because he meant a lot to me. And if it weren't for him, I may not be in the position that I am today. So I'm going to make that clear. I'm telling these stories because these are my experiences. And I want people to understand me, okay? It's just my story to tell. It's part of my healing, okay? So, back to what I was saying. So, I went to live with his family. And when we turned 18, both of our birthdays were in February. So that's like halfway into our senior year, or towards the tail end of our senior year. I ended up getting an apartment, and we had a decision to make. Are you going to come live with me? What you going to do? Like, where you going to go? I'm going this way either way, because I was tired of living with other people. Like, at that point, I probably moved at least 10 times, to where I was just tired of it. I wanted to take control of my life. So I'm like, I'm going either way. So he ended up moving with me. And we were living together already in high school. We still kids, 18. living in an apartment together. Okay, paying bills, all that, going to work, paying bills. Okay, so that's all on that. Like, you know, we had good times. We traveled together. He was my first for a lot of things. We graduated together, went to prom together, got our first cars together, first jobs together. You know, there are a lot of things that he knows about me and he understands about me that maybe a lot of people never will, and vice versa. Okay? Now, where it began to get interesting is when we turned about 21, when we hit that 5-year mark. Like, I would honestly say we had a good, solid run without any issues. Now, whether we had issues and I just wasn't aware of them, you know, because I was all in love and stuff, you know, that's one thing. But we had a really good run, to be honest with you. But when it got bad, it got bad. So I will never forget, there was a day that I was off. At that time, he worked early in the morning at McDonald's as well. And I worked second shift. I worked every shift, to be honest. Third shift, second shift. Whatever my GM decided to put me on at that time. Like, I was just doing whatever. And on top of that, I was going to school full time. So that was a headache, which typically my classes were in the morning. So I would go to school. I would go to school in the morning, go to work afternoon. So he would go to work in the morning. That day I didn't have class, I didn't have work. I was just chilling. And he had 2 phones. He was Kevin Gates out here, I guess. You know what I'm saying? We had, you know, got us started to get a little money. We went from our little Boost mobile phones, got us some T-Mobile phones. Thought we was doing something, y'all. And he still had this Boost mobile phone that could not make calls but could receive calls. Okay? Remember that. So, one day I'm laying in the bed watching Netflix, and the phone goes off, the Boost mobile phone, you know, little chirp chirp. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna answer the phone. Duh. Like, and it was a girl's name that popped up. It was saved in the phone and everything. Hello? Click. She instantly hung up. What you hanging up for? So y'all know what I did. I instantly call him. Babe, some girl just called your phone, and as soon as I answered, she hung up. What's the tea? I don't know what you're talking about. You know, they always got me running around, going to pick people up. Okay. But what she hang up for? It don't make sense. I don't know. What do you want me to say, Destiny? Okay. All right. Left it alone. So, but I remember that name. I'm gonna remember that name. It was a different name. It was a weird name. So, fast forward to, there was one day, you know, myself was talking to me. That women intuition is a real thing, y'all. It is a real thing. It was just like, Destiny, go look in his phone. And my other self was like, that's a good idea. Okay. So I get the phone, grab the phone, check Facebook. And he's receiving messages from the girl that called the phone that day. Let's see what she has to say. So I go to the thread, you know, of course. And she's sending all kind of little videos, you know, when Snapchat was first starting to pop, you know, she's sending little videos with the little dog with the little tongue coming out or whatever, you know, y'all, and that song by Rihanna, that work, that was my jam. Anybody that worked with me at that time, I know they was tired of hearing me sing that song. I would come out of nowhere in the kitchen, hey, get back to work, like that was my jam, y'all. I was so annoying about it. She had a little video that had that song in it, and I hate that song to this day just because of her. You ruined it for me. Okay? Anyway, she had a little video she sent to him. And then there was another video of her in the car. You know, she's vibing or whatever. And then she turns the camera over to X. And when I look at this video, I realize he just got his hair done like that 2 days ago. This is a recent video, right? You know what I'm saying? So, 2 things. One, all hell was gonna break loose regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was recent, old, it was going to. It was just a matter of what level of hell I was going to raise from this video. Okay, so I instantly, like, this time I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the mirror practicing my lines, what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I was ready for him to come home that day. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how you gonna get up out of this one. You hear me? So he gets home, and you know, he's a smooth talker, y'all. It's a smooth talker. He just talked his way right out of that. It was like, you know, I told you I take people to work every day. You know, that's why she was in my car. I can't control what she sends to me. I can't control what she's doing when she's on the phone. You know, and y'all know what? It was true at that time. McDonald's used to make him, like, not make him, but, you know, tell him, hey, if you stay clocked in and go pick everybody up, you know, you can stay on the clock. And of course you would, who wouldn't want to do that? I mean, I guess you wouldn't want to pay the gas, but he would literally get paid to go get people to come into work, you know, because McDonald's one of them jobs, you know, don't nobody got no car usually, so you need them people. So yeah, but it was a solid lie. It was a valid lie that I was able to somewhat understand, but accept. But it's still raised an eyebrow, and I would never forget my brother Rick telling me back then, you know, y'all are young, y'all got together very young, and he's gonna make a couple more mistakes, and it's a matter of whether or not you are willing to stay with him while he transitions into the man that he's either gonna become or you think he's gonna become, or are you gonna leave, you know, and not deal with that. And I chose to stay. I chose to stay with the person that took me in when I was homeless. I chose to stay with the person that his family, you know, accepted me. And I chose to stay with the person that I grew up with, that I was growing up with, you know. I didn't want to give up on my best friend, you know. And at that time, it's like, it ain't that bad, you know. So it's only the beginning. So we're gonna end it there, guys. Part 2 will be out soon. So until then, like, share, and subscribe to this video, please. I have more content coming. Married to Medicine's reunion will be next Sunday. This Sunday is the finale. I may do a review on the finale, but more than likely I'm gonna wait until the reunion. So for people that watch Married to Medicine, look forward to that. And Storytime will be coming very soon. Just stay tuned. Follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Facebook Destiny Britt, Snapchat Destiny_Britt, and Instagram Destiny_Britt as well. Follow me on all those platforms, and I will make sure to keep you all updated on when videos are to come. But the best way to stay updated is to subscribe to my channel, and you will automatically get notifications on when videos will be coming out, when I upload new content. So you guys, I hope you all stay on this journey with me. There is so much more to come with this story, so I hope y'all are here for the whole thing. And until next time, bye.